just be me.
Hey, hi, good morning. Oh my goodness, hi. It has been so long since I've spoken to you. I miss you guys so much. It is quite early in the morning right now. I have literally just woken up, so don't say anything about my appearance. Thank you. So I am currently living in Sydney at the moment, filming Heartbreak High. Literally, what the heck? The fact that I'm even saying that, like, what? I've been living here since October, and life has been absolutely bonkers, like completely hectic. I feel like I've barely had a second to breathe to myself. My entire routine has changed. Everything has changed. I am living a life which is so different to anything that I ever believed I would be living, and it is crazy and exciting and busy and all over the place and so different to my normal life back home in the country. I'm currently living in a high-rise apartment in Bondi Junction in Sydney. What the heck? So I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an insight into what my daily life is like while I'm here. I wanted to show you guys a little bit about my routine, a little bit about my life and what I'm doing here and how I'm doing it all. I've been wanting to film this video for so long now, literally since I moved here. There has been not a single day where I've had time to actually talk to a camera and actually do this. But we are now starting to come to the end of filming. We're starting to wrap up now. Days are becoming shorter. So I actually have time to do this today, and I'm so excited to bring you guys along with me. For those of you who watch my morning routine, I will link it somewhere around here. You guys will know that schedule, routine, and structure are really, really important to me. They are vital to me to be able to simply function. Executive functioning is not my friend on a good day. When I am living in a place that is not mine, living a routine that is not my usual, executive functioning pretty much goes, it's out, it's gone, it is not there. So I need to make sure that I'm taking extra steps, especially when I have so many things relying on me, to make sure that I stay on track and look after myself. Usually what this means for me is jumping onto my favorite app, Timo, the night before and organizing and planning out my day. Usually I'll have a pre-programmed routine which I can literally just click a button and everything is done. However, things are a little bit different here. Because of the job that I have, every single day is so incredibly different. Sometimes I'll have 10 minutes in the morning to get ready before I get picked up and go to work. Other times I'll have a few hours. It is completely different and it changes every single day. Therefore, my routine needs to change every single day. So I just jump in my Timo app and I'll just go into my routines and I'll click on my Sydney routine. And I'm gonna have a quick look over that and see if this is something that is actually accessible and something which I am actually able to achieve for the morning. So this is a perfect routine for this morning. So I'm simply just going to add that to plans and everything is good to go. The day has started, the morning is young. Let us get on to our Sydney routine for the day.
I'm the king of the swingers, oh, the jungle VIP. I've reached the top and had to stop, and that's what's bothering me.
The first thing I do in the morning is I feed my frog, Anura. Yes, I got a frog while I was in Sydney. I can't be away from animals for too long. Also, she was a very essential part for Heartbreak High. That's all I'm saying right now. Look how cute she is. As someone with ADHD and a lack of dopamine in my little noggin, forgetting important tasks can be really common. So I make sure to feed my baby first to ensure that no matter what else happens, she is good and fed. After Nura's looked after, it's time to look after myself. My chronic health condition POTS means that I have to drink a lot of water and take some extra medicine and vitamins to keep my autonomic nervous system in working order. I've also been really run down the past few days, so I'm taking a health shot for the first time. I was bracing myself for it to taste revolting, but it was actually really good. Am I a health guru now? Am I a health YouTuber now? No, stop. Okay, moving on. Next up is yoga. Usually I only have time for about a 10-minute stretch in the morning, but my mum always says if something is worth doing, it's worth doing poorly. So 10 minutes that I can slot in is perfect. On days where I have longer in the morning, I'll go to a proper yoga class, go for a walk, go for a surf, but today we are doing what we can. And you know what? That's fine. The bare minimum is good enough for me. Next up, brekkie. This morning and every morning, because I'm autistic and ADHD and we'll eat the same meal for months on end until they can't stand it, is crumpets with peanut butter and honey, as well as honeydew melon. As I eat, I usually go over my day's scenes and memorize my script and everything that I need to get done that day. Usually we're filming a lot of scenes in a lot of different episodes at a lot of different time periods every single day, so there is a lot to memorize. It's usually about this time that my partner wakes up and then we do our morning Wordle because that game has got me in a chokehold. basic morning hygiene routine: wash my face, brush my teeth. I wear makeup all day, every day on set. So I like to put a little bit of ointment on my face in the morning to stop my skin from being all dry and irritated throughout the day. And obviously if I'm going in later in the day, I'll pop sunscreen on too. But you'll see my real face routine popping up a little later in the makeup truck. As soon as I get to set, I'll be getting changed into my character costume. As I'm there for usually up to 16 hours a day, I want to wear something comfy both to and from set. Oh, is that my super comfy merch that I'm wearing? Wow, crazy. It's available at the link down below. You should totally check it out.
This is not the way that I wanted to interject into our aesthetic little montage voiceover video, but it is, and here we are. For those of you who follow me on Instagram, you guys will know that sharks are one of my favorite animals of all time. I just think they are the most fascinating, wonderful, amazing creatures, as are all marine life. Dolphins have quite literally been my special interest since I was literally an infant. For those of you who have been paying attention to the news, a man this week was killed in Sydney beaches after being attacked by a white shark. This is the first time in more than 60 years that anyone has been killed on Australian beaches. But alas, terror and fear-mongering and complete hatred of these amazing apex predators continues, and is now more so because of this attack. And a lot of awful, outdated systems are currently being put in place. While I was going about my routine this morning, it came to my attention that the New South Wales government have put up 4 shark nets, things that are completely awful, that have been known to kill not just sharks, but all kinds of marine life: whales, dolphins, porpoises, fish, turtles, as well as 21 drum lines. An apparent more updated system which is still known for killing sharks and all marine life, and is basically a fancy name for a giant oversized fish hook. These nets have been put up to give us a false sense of security. However, enough evidence has shown us that it does nothing of the sort and ends up just targeting and attacking sharks and other vulnerable marine life and untargeted marine life. More than half of the sharks that are targeted, caught and killed in these nets were actually out to wider open oceans anyway, so were not an issue for people in the first place. These devices also kill threatened and endangered shark species without distinction. Completely inoffensive sharks such as the grey nurse shark are one of the most vulnerable and most caught sharks in these nets, as well as completely non-targeted species such as whales, dolphins, dugongs, turtles, stingrays and other smaller fish. Shark nets and these drum lines protect no one and kill multiple sharks and multiple species every single year. Plus, they simply just don't work. They can't work. These nets are not set up from like beach to beach where it is impossible for anything to get into the shore. There are still many avenues where sharks are able to get into the shore. Not only that, but the sharks that this does catch and the fish that it does catch and the byproducts that it does catch then lures these sharks in closer to shore because there is dead animals there which, surprise surprise, these sharks want to eat. Therefore, these drum lines and these shark nets are not only killing animals but are bringing these sharks closer into shore. It's a lose-lose situation. Sharks are these beautiful, incredible apex predators which are vital for the health of our ocean. If we don't have sharks, we don't have an ocean. The sharks that we see inside of Jaws, the sharks that we see inside of horror movies do not exist. Sharks are incredible, intelligent apex predators who do not want to eat people. We can coexist with them, and we often do. If you are in the ocean, I can guarantee you within 100 meters there is some form of shark around you. Sharks are not the issue here. People are. On average, we kill over 100 million sharks every single year. On average, there is about 10 deaths because of sharks every year. 150 people every year are killed by coconuts. No one's going on a rampage for them. Believe it or not, it is possible to coexist in a world without having the need to dominate and control it. I don't understand why we're putting a moral compass and morality onto an animal that doesn't understand and doesn't have one. We are putting human feelings and human emotions onto a shark. At the end of the day, simply existing is a risk. If you go into the car, you have the risk of being in a car accident. If you go into a plane, you have the risk of being in a plane accident. If you walk down the stairs, you have the risk of falling and breaking your ankle. But if someone is in a car accident, we don't immediately put a ban on all cars. If someone just falls down the stairs, we don't immediately go, okay, ramps only. We assess the situations and do what we can to learn from those experiences. Instead of trying to murder these creatures who are simply living in their own environment, we need to do more of what we can to make sure that we better understand them. We don't have to be fearful of sharks, we have to respect them. Anyway, I've been talking about this for far too long. This is something that is just really important to me and that I feel should be important to a lot of people. That should be important to everyone. This is an important thing. Anyway, I I have got a meeting right now, and then I am going to do some further research about what I can do and what we can do to protect sharks and to protect marine life, because this is not it. I will let you guys know if I find anything out. Okay, back to your montage as you were.
Next up in today's routine is some scheduled meetings for other projects. Trying to juggle being a business owner, a motivational speaker, an influencer, an author, and an actor all at the same time can be really tricky, but I love it. I think this clip here is quite funny because you can see that my masking game is not on par to what it usually is. That smile is not a smile, that's a grimace. That's not even that's fake. I'm stressing out about new shark drum lines, I'm trying to remember my script, and so many other business things that I've got going on. I'm run down at the moment, and although I am fine, with so much going on in my head, the first thing that is going to leave is my ability to mask. Journaling is something that has become really important to me since being on this adventure. I'm living my dream right now. I want to remember everything. So I'll schedule 20 minutes in the morning, if I have time, to write down what's been happening, how my headspace has been, what's going on. I'll also use this time to meditate or just vibe. Today after journaling, I spent some time looking at shark and ocean conservation organizations and how I can help.
Uh-oh, I've got it.
Would you say you're the most beautiful woman who ever did once? Would you say you're the most specialist lady ever?
Some people have called me special in the past, yes. Okay, so every single day before we go to work, we have to take a COVID test on account of the fact that we're currently in a global pandemic, and if we get COVID, we get shut down, which is not what we want. Literally before I got this job, I had never taken a COVID test. I made it like a year and a half through a pandemic without getting anything shoved up my nose. And then when I got this job, they were like, oh, you're not allowed to cross the border unless you get something shoved up your nose. And it was the scariest experience of my life. I was so scared. I was so terrified of it. Now I have to shove things up my nose by myself every single day just to go to work. Oh, how times have changed. Oh, how I have changed as a person. Anyway, we're about to shove this up my nose. Oddly, you get kind of used to it. So basically what you gotta do is just sit here and stare at it and bully it so it doesn't change to a positive. Negative vibes only. And it's been extra scary the past week because I have been sick with something, and literally every single one of my symptoms have been a COVID symptom. Every single one of my things, it's like, oh, this is a COVID thing. And I've been taking tests every single day, like going like it's gonna be positive today, and I've been staring at it and like watching it, and it's never gone positive. And then I was like, oh, it's like all the tests must be broken. And then I got a PCR yesterday because one day a week we have to go in and get like an actual PCR test, and alas, it's still negative. So I have to wait 10 minutes now to confirm that this is actually negative, but so far so groovy. No COVID here. I have avoided the spicy cough once again. Apparently it does seem that common colds do still exist. So until then, I'll come back and I'll let you know that I don't have the spicy cough. Okay.
11 minutes later.
Let's check the spicy cough test. Can confirm, no COVID.
No spice?
No spice. Okay, so just before I go to work, I have my little bag which I'm gonna pack. This is all my little stuff that I put in. Hold up, let me put you down. Let me give you a little bag haul. In this, we have got my iPad, which I use for my scripts, COVID test to show that I do in fact not have COVID. I keep on checking it to like confirm, but can confirm I do not have COVID. I've got my drink bottle here, which I bring with me everywhere. My journal and my pencil case. I just put like all of my stuff about my character in here, everything about how I'm going that day. Just basically, if it's in my brain and it needs to come out of my brain, it goes in here. I try and write it in every day, but I'm not very good at doing that. This thing here, these are the most important thing that I bring to set with me every day. These are my IQ Bud Maxes, and they are these tiny little noise cancelling headphones. Usually when I'm on set, or before I got these when I was on set, I had my big ear defender versions of noise cancelling headphones, which are absolutely brilliant, but you can't have them on a film set because they'll mess with your hair. You can't have them when you're getting your hair done. You can't have them when you're getting your makeup done. So they're just not very convenient. However, I got gifted these recently and they have literally changed my life. They are the best things ever. These things have saved my ass so many times on a busy film set. I'm completely obsessed with them. I'll link them down below. Make sure to check them out. They are my favorite things that I have ever had. I'm obsessed with them. So they come with me and they come with me everywhere. However, I'm going to leave them out of my bag because I usually put them in as soon as I leave the house. We're doing night shoots today, so I'm going to bring my meds as well so I can make sure that I'm all good to go. And then I've just got my little cup for my little tea, which I always bring with me every day too. And that's my little what's in my bag as I travel to set.
Once I get to set, I check in, put my COVID test down, get a coffee. This job has made me start drinking coffee. Who have I become? And I dump my stuff in the trailer.
Hi MTV, welcome to my crib. House tour. Okay, here's my couch, my desk, my toilet, and there's a shower in here too. I've never used that. I don't know if anyone ever would use that, but anyway. Call sheet, here's a little list of everything that's happening today. Little wardrobe cupboard area, and yeah, that's it. The fact that I have like a trailer, like, like it's still so weird to me. I remember the first time I came onto set and the first time they were like, oh, here's your trailer, and it had like my name and stuff on the front of it. I was like, like this. My whole life feels like such a dream. Like it doesn't exist. Little update about the sharks. Okay, so I have been doing research literally all day ever since I first saw the shark nets were getting put up. I found a couple of organizations, a couple of groups that are currently starting to do stuff about it or have been doing stuff about it for a very long time, because shark nets are not a new thing. They have been around for a very long time, killing a lot of sharks for a very long time. I'm in talks with the right people. I'm doing what I can. And I know that sounds like so silly because it's like, I'm just like some 24-year-old. I'm not a marine biologist. I wanted to be, but like I'm not a marine biologist. I'm not a scientist. I'm not someone who like technically like should be the one that's like going like, hang on, we need to change this, and I'm going to make sure we do. But you know what? If we live our entire lives thinking that someone else is going to make the change, or thinking that we don't have the ability to make the change just because of who we are or just because of our circumstances, change is never going to happen, you know? We have the ability to create change where we can, and we shouldn't have to leave that to other people just because we don't believe that we're the right person for it. So I know I'm just a little 24-year-old girl who's got a YouTube channel and pretends to be somebody else as a career, but this is something that's really important to me, and obviously I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that change can happen. So yes, I have been organizing that and working on that and talking to a lot of people about that today. I'll keep you guys updated. I've got a couple of ideas that are running through my head right now. So I'll keep you guys updated and see where we go from there.
Stepping. Hello.
Oh my god, wait! Okay, I'm just about to get into costume and go onto set. You guys cannot come with me on account of the fact that the show's not out yet, so you're not allowed to know what's happening. So I'm gonna love you and leave you, and I will see you guys once we finish up.
We finished for the day. Dinner is served, but I'm gonna eat at home because Dilla's made my favorite. Then it is costume off, extensions out, makeup off, and traveling back home.
Thank you. It looks
got
like, yeah, I do. It looks so good, so yummy. Thank you. I can crop you out if you look ugly. Makeup on! I'm so excited. So I just finished my second last ever day of filming Heartbreak. Literally, what the heck? And as you guys would have seen from the clips before, when I walked into the makeup truck, there was like all this stuff there. and I'm so excited about it. You to the people who were so kind and gave us the most amazing skincare stuff. I'm so excited to use it. I absolutely love skincare stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I say that like I love skincare, but I don't actually know many skincare products. I just look at what the pretty people on YouTube do and go, okay, add to cart. This is the stuff that I got from You to the People, and I'm so excited about it. Ah, it's so cool. This is so exciting. It's like Christmas. I'm so excited. I'm gonna show you guys the other makeup stuff I got. We got some products from Milk Makeup. We have got a lip plumper here, cream bronzer, and a cream blush. Under eye tint and brightener. Very cool, very exciting. We've got products from Benefit, like Benefit are just sending us stuff and going, here you go, it's yours. Literally, what the heck? Who do I think I am? This is ridiculous. We have got the Benefit brow pencil, the Professional Super Setter, some mascara, and the last one we have got here is a moisturizing lip balm. It is tinted. It's like this beautiful, like rosy pink color. And I love it, and I'm so excited. Oh, wait, there's one more thing. Give me 1 second. Okay, look how exciting this is. I think this is probably my favorite one here. This is a Morphe eyeshadow palette. It is the Sunset Beats palette. Look how beautiful the colors are. Oh my goodness. It's so pretty. Look how pretty the colors are. I'm so excited. I am so excited to start using these. Ah, it's so cool. It's so exciting. That's my little haul for today. Didn't expect to see a haul in this video, but here we are. Here we go. So, I'm going to go and get unready for the day now. I'm gonna go and have a shower, maybe try out my new little skincare routine stuff, and I might check back in with you soon. Okay.
Now that I'm home, I've caught up with Dill about our days and eaten dinner. It's time to shower and do my skincare routine. This makes sure that my skin is ready to go for tomorrow, as well as just gives me a little bit of the day to focus and look after myself. While the mask dries, I FaceTime my family and then wash the mask off and finish my routine.
Okie dokie, the day's almost over, the vlog's almost over, but I've got shark updates. So all day I have been emailing and texting and messaging every single person I can possibly think of, every single person I know that is either in research or shark shark conservation or politics, or anyone that could be a helpful resource in order to get these nets and in order to get these drum lines out of our oceans. And we've made progress. It has been 10 hours since I sent these messages and we've already made progress, and I'm so excited to talk to you guys about them. Okay, it's paid off, we've got action. So I've been in contact with the New South Wales Animal Justice Party discussing what we can do to demand change, and here it is. Number 1, you can contact your local MP, email or call them to demand change. Number 2, we have got a petition created by the Animal Justice Party which you can sign. The petition will be linked down in my bio. Number 3, do further research. One of the biggest reasons why sharks are such a fearful thing and why we have such fear-mongering around sharks and the ocean in general is because we haven't got enough ideas of ourselves of what sharks are supposed to be. We just see these Hollywood-based stereotypes, much the same as we have with autism and disabilities. We are fearful of autism and disabilities because of these Hollywood-based stereotypes, much like we are terrified of sharks because of Jaws and because of these other horror movies and because of all of these things that are perpetrating these amazing creatures as these mindless, blank killing machines. If you do your own research, learn about sharks, watch beautiful shark documentaries, watch things about sharks that show them in the light that they are. Amazing, intelligent, apex predators, but ones that we don't have to be fearful of, just ones that we have to respect. Number 4, all of the proceeds from my merch for the next month are all going to be going directly to the Australian Marine Conservation Society. This is Australia's only national charity dedicated solely to protecting Australian marine life. My shop is chloehayden.com.au/shop. If you go on there, any single product, every single proceed will be going directly to this charity. At the end of March, I will put up a tally and let you guys know how much we've raised. I'm so excited about this. I'm so excited to be working with the Australian Animal Justice Party. I'm so excited to hopefully make change and hopefully make these creatures safe because they are not mindless killing machines. Go sign petitions, go talk to your local MP, go research, and if you feel like it, go have a look at my shop, go have a look at my merch. So that is it. That is a day in my life as an actor on Netflix. The fact that I'm saying that is still the weirdest thing ever. Like, that's so what the heck. It is 10:45 at night. I'm going to finish up my day with a chai tea, play a game for a bit or watch a movie for a bit, but I'm going to do all of that off camera because I have been on camera both this way and the camera of a film crew all day long, and I'm ready for a bit of time away from it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and to my favorite app ever, Timo, for sponsoring this video. I have been using them for about a year now, and they have truly changed my life, changed my routine, changed my plans. My little executive dysfunctioning brain is so much happier using them. Go and check out Timo. I will link them down below. Remember to stay kind to yourself, to stay kind to other people, and to stay hydrated. Well, I've not said that in so long. It has been so long since I filmed a video. I miss filming for you guys. I am so excited to start making YouTube videos again. I love you guys very, very much. Remember, you are different, not less, and remember to embrace your eye sparkles. Also remember, protect sharks. If the sharks die, the oceans die. We do not want that. We need to protect these things. Go and sign the petitions, go and research, go and do stuff. Anyway, I love you guys very much. I love you, and I will see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.
Just be me.